got one of his legs. I mean, both of his legs rolled up a certain way, and he like that. I like it like that. Like I like it. I'm like, bruh, you like that?
Love, talk that talk with you. Come on in, come speak your truth. Break the chain. Talk that talk with you.
And he's like, it is what it is, you know. He's 6 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, this at the time he was 6 years old. It's like, let him create.
Mm-hmm. That's
If
his
he-
creative expression. Yeah.
If he want to express himself, let me let him express himself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know. So
And that's it is touchy. It is a touchy realm when you are in this creative space though, and especially at a young age, because people around you can manipulate your creativity for their agenda.
They could.
And we know corporations to do that. We know entities to do that very type of thing. And they will persuade you into.
Yep.
They know to capture the mind of children, they can persuade them into a different direction.
Yep.
And that's where that evil giving, I'm going back to stay on topic, the giving of those givers, where the giving part can be bad. Oh, well, that looks so cool, but you don't see the message because you're so young.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yep. Yep.
Be careful.
But that's the. But you know what? Let's go into that topic of like followers and leaders. These kids are being taught to be followers of the programming. They following what you're saying. Like a song come on, and a hit rapper or a hit R&B artist, they dress a certain way or they do a dance. Look at these trends now.
Yeah.
This is just follower season.
Yeah.
It's the haircut, it's the dreads. Like everybody wearing dreads now. Nobody wants to be creative.
Right.
And it's like the creativity is getting taken from us because we are, as a culture, we're not promoting to be leaders.
Right.
You know, and it start from one household at a time.
Yeah. Well, no, and it's one household at a time, but it's conversations like this.
Yep.
Well, we can reach the masses with a click of a button. It's just those who are willing to sit down and listen and then share that knowledge, share that information, and pass it on without, don't nobody want to hear that crap. Who over there fighting? What's the latest celebrity gossip type of stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? But to their defense, we live in a world that's poured into negativity more than is promoted negativity than anything. So it's easier to accept because they promote it that way when you see it all around you versus positivity. And that's why what I'm trying to do here, what you're trying to do on yours is provide positivity, a change, a different mental state of mind, a different spiritual state of mind, so we can be in the physical state of mind of a better person and a better being for other people and a beacon of light somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I know for sure that's my goal, because I would stress myself out. I know I'm a giver. I give so much to everybody. How can I give to the world at the same time? The number one thing keeps coming to my mind is a show, the films, the internet, the World Wide Web, in its whole totality. That's the whole thing. And I'm like, now it's just time to just But I just feel because the message is more important than what you're seeing right now at this moment, at this level. But the visual is needed too, though. I realize that because if our children keep seeing, especially in our community and culture specifically, if they keep seeing someone else So please, those watching, we're not just going off subject, off topic. We're going to in depth to things that lead to those things or that might cause those things. So if you see that, then we'll try to reel it in every now and then, just so you can remember we're still talking about givers and takers here, but the things that lead to people being givers and takers and the consequences and the rewards for that. You know what I'm saying? Because there is rewards for givers and takers as well.
We supply everybody. Everybody benefits off of us. So when we're talking regular talk,
Yeah.
it's from multi perspectives.
Yeah.
Because we gotta win. And we gotta get and reach everybody who knows all the things we're talking about in different perspectives.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when we're talking from 4 or 5 different perspectives.
Yeah.
Like as if 5 people are sitting here and talking from each subject of that same.
I'm like, you gotta understand, my mind don't work in that simplistic form. I'm here, here, and there, being those departments in my mind is explaining the manager, the owner, the position, and even the worker.
Yeah.
By being all these positions, that's what I'm speaking from. Not just one lane. I'm speaking from 6, 7, 8 lanes here, and it sounds like, oh man, well, why are you this way? Why are you talking like that? If you just did this, no, that's not how it works.
You know what? To describe what you're saying too as well is having those sunglasses back in the 80s. I'm 85 baby, so back in the 80s and 90s where there was glasses, and if you flip, it was green, then you did red,
Oh,
then
yeah,
you would
yeah.
switch the
Yeah,
glasses,
co-
the
yeah,
colors.
Yeah.
We're looking at the lens through all the colors.
Those layers, yeah.
All those layers. When some people that are trying to understand an influencer or an innovator, they don't really understand. Kanye is one of them that speaks with the glasses on, with the layers. So like, some people have no glasses.
That's what I had to realize, that that's my superpower, man.
It is.
It don't have to be those superhero mode that we see on Marvel and DC and stuff. My superpower is the fact that I can be here, 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 and here, and here, but still be one and whole in this vessel and still provide you something and be present. You know what I'm saying? Because my actions and thoughts, like we was talking, I realize Not everybody can think of something
Yeah.
and then make it happen with their hands. That's me. I can think of it,
Yeah.
build it,
Yeah.
and then bring it to reality in this realm. That's a superpower.
You can jump from different perspectives, and let's call it. Let's say you're a billionaire. Let's call you 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
50 can have real estate going on. He can have 8 TV shows going on and 1 movie. He actually starring in because he has the people around him. He's already thought of the right people that he need to put in those positions. He's thought of, okay, I can designate those. Now, once we realize that we are truly a billionaire in spirit, there's another level that I was like, yo, I gotta tap into because the money's there. It's not about chasing it; it's about attraction.
Yeah, yeah.
And if the money's there, I'm missing a piece. What piece am I missing? Oh, I just gotta do this shit. I just gotta do this shit and say, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta risk it all because it's calling, the spiritual realm is calling me.
Yeah.
And I can hear it. I can hear it when I go to sleep. I can hear it when I wake up. I'm sitting at the table with the family. I can hear it. I gotta go for it. It's just something that I need to do for myself. I love myself enough to say, hey, look, if I don't do this, I will be a statistic. Because so many billionaires, it's not a lot of billionaires. People become billionaires because they have those thoughts.
Well, they take the ultimate sacrifice
Boom.
of themselves and they do
Yep.
what it takes regardless. That's a
Exactly.
major sacrifice.
It's a major sacrifice.
Everything takes sacrifices, and we just look at certain things as minute
Yep.
sacrifices. All right, well, they just gonna be mad today, but I gotta do this today.
Yep.
I'll get back with them later. That's it, he didn't know what he was saying to me directly. He was just like he just thought of me highly. I could tell. And that was cool. I respected him for that because he could have just hated on me and said nothing.
Yeah.
But the fact that he glorified
Recognized.
and recognized what I have and my abilities, he's like, damn, I thought I would have seen you on movies or TV right now by now. That let me. It was a reflection for me later when I left. Like, damn, I'm not pouring into myself enough.
Yeah.
I'm not sacrificing enough.
But you know what though? I feel like sometimes it be our own people that really don't. They don't really say. They don't really support us to the point where we need to be.
Yeah.
Because society is still holding us all down.
well, I love you. That's why I'm keeping it real with you. I don't think it's gonna work for you. That's not support, though, dog.
Yeah.
That's not support.
Yeah.
Because your support should be, okay, who have you searched anything? Who did that? How did they do it? Well, did you figure out all the avenues? You need some help figuring that out, or what did you need? Some equipment or something? Well, what do you need to make it happen? Never does that come up. It's always, I don't think you can do that. And you ain't such and such. You ain't no Tyler Perry Studios. You ain't no Spike Lee. But at the same time, you're breaking someone's spirit. Because how dare you say something like that to somebody? And in your field, they say the same thing to you, like, oh yeah, nah, you ain't gonna make it as no doctor. You ain't gonna make it as no. You know what I'm saying? How dare you do that? If you don't provide a legitimate um, outlet for that same person that you was just downing, if you can't at least try one way to assist them into that goal or dream, you don't have the right to dare say anything negative about what they can't do or can't achieve.
I started realizing that that was the spiritual realm trying to stop me from going through those doors. When I heard something that was negative like that, it was time. It was just the spiritual realm saying, "No, go through the doors."
Right.
That's the devil trying to stop you.
Oh, okay.
That's the enemy using them and working to try to stop you from going through.
Yeah.
Listen, man, party bus company.
Yeah.
Sending all my buses down south.
Yeah.
Spreading my company out, going international. I'm already in 2 different states with development. I'm about to be my plan about 8 years ago was this: 3 companies, 100K each company, 6 figures. Don't matter what it is. I mean, 3 companies, 6 figures. Because the world we live in now is bad.
Yeah.
casting spells on my name when it comes to like my companies and stuff, because they feel like, oh man, well, I've already tried to bring y'all in. Y'all didn't want a piece of it. So I put my own cash up and I did my own thing. While everybody said, no, you can't do that. I had a party bus that was literally at war with the other companies that wasn't my race, because I was taking all my people. So I sat down for a year, $120,000 fine. I said, I can't do it. New York State laws, they killing me.
Those who might be listening and watching this right now, these two dudes, these two quote unquote black dudes think that they about to build a spaceship, or got the knowledge to build a spaceship.
Let's break this shit down right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, it's already public. You feel me? Let's do it. How will we do it?
I don't have to. Well, for me,
I'll do my part.
I don't have to prove that
part.
I know I have the knowledge to build a spaceship.
I know, but they really don't know. So like, let's really be honest. Let's keep it 100. Cause let's put the sauce out there. Cause honestly, it's for us. It's here. As long as they come here, it don't even matter. They came and seen it. We good. So.
Is that it's not far-fetched, and the reality is we've been lied to about everything. Everything. The worker class people, I don't care what color you are, even if you're a blue collar white guy or white woman thinking that you're above the other color. No, we all been lied to about a lot of stuff here. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It's about levels to this, and if you understand levels, you understand the classes as you go up. you understand more things, and elevation is key. And due to elevation, we have been realizing a lot of like tech talk, a lot of
super tech talk.
Yeah, like a lot of things that I also built two full length 40-foot high tech studio trailers for Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah.
I cannot skip past that because that was unexpected contract, unexpected deal, but I'm so grateful and thankful for that. And I know he probably would never even know that I would have a hand in that because we deal with others. He deals with so many departments over this compound, but that was a big feat. And the tech in there that goes into those, they might seem simple, but it's a lot of designing, engineering, and manufacturing that goes into that type of stuff. And that's also what led me to believe and to understand that I have the capabilities with my bare hands to make an actual spaceship.
See, people don't realize, they think that the Western world has got so distracted and so programmed that you need a piece of paper
To say you can do it.
to say you can do it.
Or qualified to do
There's professors that haven't even made a M in 1 year. They're sitting there, they're talking about how to do things, but they're just teaching you to go work for people like me.
In reality, I can do the same thing you just did, but you're in debt $200,000 because
Yeah.
you went to college. About not knocking college because that's a whole nother thing in itself, but
Man,
you don't have to do that.
yeah.
My purpose. I've been granted by the Creator in the universe multiple forms of uh, uh, talent. I can do a lot of things, but that's the also the distraction too because I'm so good with this, but I'm so good with this, and I'm so good with this, and I'm so good with this. People pull from those energies in
Yep.
every department,
Yep.
and it makes it look like I'm never doing anything.
Yep.
But in my mind, I'm okay with that because one, I'm sustaining myself, bills, things, stuff like that is getting covered, and I'm also fulfilling my spiritual self. We are here as co-creators on this planet, this universe, in this universe, to be the best version of yourself as you live in your purpose.
Yeah.
That's the whole point here. And a lot of people miss it. They just think you work, sleep, eat, die.
You can't press control. Listen, in order to do a software, listen, even if you went to a computer, in order to get rid of the software, your fingers have to says Control Alt Delete, and then you have to set the system to reboot. You have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, so many of us just allow the software to keep running. Keep running. To stay in this matrix, then I'm gonna just keep working. Oh yeah, oh man, they got this nice house that I wanna buy. Oh well, you know, I don't have 500,000. I don't have 500,000 in the bank, but let me go ahead and just get a finance. And programming and conditioning for us, and it's just beyond words. Like, the world really thinks we come from Africa. Like, we're not even gonna sit here. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, no, please don't, because that's a whole nother
hours.
topic for another episode,
but the
man.
idea of the thought.
Back to the spaceship, man.
But I'm just saying, like, just how mind-boggling that sounds right now if you're really outside the matrix. But building a spaceship is not even like we didn't say that to just, you know, run game on people. We said that because you're really talking to people that really are them boys when it comes to like tech, when it comes to really, you know, stepping on something and really doing it. Because you don't see people win, don't mean they ain't winning.
Matter, but when you receive the frequency,
Yeah.
pay attention to the frequency. You might think it's crazy. Why did I think of that idea? Why did I think of some? Run with it, because it was given to you by the creator. The higher above gave you something and a reason to do it. So live on your purpose. You might, you never know.
Whatever software you're running, it lets you know when it's ready for an update. So you think that this world that we live in, that the creator isn't letting you know that it's time to update.
That's an excellent metaphor. Oh man, I gotta slap you up on that one. That one was fire right there. I ain't go front.
I'm just saying.
Because that's how I like to talk right there.
You feel me?
It was time for the creator's time letting you know it's time. That's the extreme level, basically, of what we're talking. Building a spaceship and then even going further to actually fly it. Hello. And then after flying it, to do what? Explore. So you see the whole point here of this metaphor, not even though it's a realistic thing, but the metaphor behind that is taking the leap of faith, the sacrifice, to take whatever it is that's been calling and burning inside of you to express and do it. And you'll find out some of the things ain't as hard as you thought they were. Every time I'm going to these film conventions and stuff like that to up my game and step in the realm of filmmaking and all that stuff like that, I understand that I'm not the big dog over here, but I'm okay with that and I recognize that. But I'm not going to belittle or try to berate them or make them look bad because they already at a different higher frequency.
That's it.
No, all right, teach me. I'm willing to learn, or let me see where I can go from here, taking some keys from you to open up these new doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And truthfully, I'm my presence and stuff like that, my demeanor when I walk in a room may say alpha, but my mind state, I'd rather be the theta. I'd rather be the theta. The theta is the methodical thinker that will get the accomplish the things behind the scenes, but will always project regardless and don't have to speak about being that alpha. That's just my take on that whole alpha analogy. You know
My thing is like when I walk into a room, right? It's got to the point, and I'm not saying that. Like, my ego is definitely intact. Like, I really not try to think with an ego too much. I just
I ain't
really,
front though. You could get there a little bit when you frustrated. You could, you just don't know how much I could do or how I've done, and but that's natural though.
But I don't think that's ego. I think honestly that's really my way to express my frustration towards
there you go.
someone else's, thought of understanding
of what you are.
Who I am.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I walk into a room, and I noticed it. This is the first year, probably for second year, I'm noticing this, where I can bring everybody's vibration up by me walking into a room, because I believe. See, people that's in that room. If you have a room of 50 people, everybody doesn't wholeheartedly believe.
Right.
They haven't sacrificed certain or crucified certain demons that they got, or killed other demons around them and separated themselves to figure out themselves to be the all greatest version of themselves.
Right.
So when you come into a room and you're able to gravitate and pick people's spirits up, you sort of see the false prophets. You see the people that's faking. And they're especially these real estate with realtors and I'm a realtor and I made $1 million this month and bro, that you're selling houses that I own. Like, I buy houses, no banks, no mortgage. I own my own property. I hire you. You make $1,000 to $4,000 or $5,000. Bro, it's stop selling people to be back in the system of the matrix. We need to be preaching to our people how to get out the matrix, how to stay mortgage free, how to buy houses outright, even if you do have to hold a mortgage, how to leverage that to hold outright, to start looking at the bigger picture. And even I went to a point where I sacrificed all of my real estate and I went to renting because the real estate market wasn't it. And all I see is people buying houses. And I'm like, y'all crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to buy $350,000 house that's really worth 60 bands?
Yeah, and we knew it.
Yeah.
They just all of a sudden upped it because they wanted to get more taxes.
Now your house is worth $120. You paid $350 for it. Your mortgage is $3,000 a month, but inflation is still on the rise. All this other stuff's still on the rise. You can't refinance that house. You already took out everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you still stuck with this $3,000 payment.
Or you lose it.
And you're going to lose it.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to lose. This is what these realtors is not telling these people. And you're falling. We don't need to be practicing and preaching, go buy a house with a mortgage right now. We need to go, how are you going to buy a house with a mortgage and leverage that mortgage to own a house? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be purchasing a house for yourself in this economy. You should be going to purchase a rental property. And then holding that money and then going to refinance to go get you a house to be cleared.
For it to pay for
For it to pay for that. And then you're good.
Yeah.
So it's like you got all these false prophets that's really just talking. And not really they're struggling. My struggle is different. My struggle, I don't got no jobs. I'm not doing I got a hotel I'm looking at out of town in Florida, and then I got a church in Kansas. But guess what? I could not do nothing. And I could be struggling, but I don't owe nobody. I own everything free and clear. So my struggle is different from a person's struggle. Like, damn, man, the bank knocking at the door now. We can't answer the phone, the ring doorbell. Sir, I see you. The house is foreclosure. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference. So, but at the same time, everybody has each to their own, and it's about leverage. You can't get leverage getting in a situation where they're leveraging you.
Yeah, and that's where most of us are stuck. As a people, we stuck where all you're doing is staying in debt, trying to play catch up.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You stuck.
Yeah.
You're stuck. Like damn.
Mhm.
Like I can't even go and do this because if I do this, I'm a
So, I guess on that note, we're going to wrap up this episode of Talk That Talk with Q and my cousin, the one and only L.A. Williams. And I hope you got something out of this and you understood the depths that we took on every piece of the conversation we took in. Because, like I said, this is real conversations, real solutions. So, what we want to do is provide a solution now to this situation here of what we just talked about. And I think I'll start, and I would say my solution to the givers and takers, understand that identify who you are. Are you a giver or a taker? That's step one. And if you're a giver, pull back sometimes when you realize that you're giving too much to certain groups of people or certain things. So you don't siphon all your energy. And reflect on your value of that giving that you've been doing for those others and stuff like that. And if you're a taker, I mean, pull back on the taking. That's just clear as day. Take less, give a little more. And then spiritually, the blessings will pour into your favor now because you're not lopsided on the scale. You're balanced. You're going to start to balance out, and the universe is going to see that, and they're going to be like, okay, I see where you're going. Now you're connecting. Now you're connecting to a higher elevation, a higher frequency. I think you're worthy. Here's a blessing. Well, I'm sorry. I did not mean to say the word blessing. Here is a token of love for you.
Say, man, either you update or you stay stuck and complacent.
Yeah.
And takers, y'all gotta work on yourself. If you don't do the self work, it's over. You're gonna always be a taker. That's it.
Wrapping up this episode of Talk That Talk with Q. I am your host Q, and again, this is
L.A. Williams.
signing off. Peace.
All right.
That was good.
Wow.